wondered how to hack passwords? Buckle up! In this video, we'll be diving into the world of ethical hacking and showcasing password cracking techniques in Kali Linux. By watching this video till the end, you learn how to use this technique responsibly to improve your own cybersecurity defenses. So let's get started. Before we begin, it's important to emphasize that hacking into someone else's account without their explicit permission is illegal and unethical. This video is meant solely for educational purposes to help you understand the techniques used by hackers and how to protect yourself and others from potential vulnerabilities. The first method is brute force attacks. This involves systematically attempting all possible combinations of passwords until the correct one is discovered. This method is very time-consuming and you will need lots of computational power and resources. If you try this method for online services, you might get a lockout. Your computer IP address blocked by a firewall for a specific time interval, as the majority of services have limited login attempts. Let's demonstrate this method in my computer. Let's try to get SSH access to my virtual machine via manual brute force attack. A default configuration of SSH allows 3 authentication attempts within 120 seconds. If the attempt fails, you get permission denied error and the session closed. That means 3 possible passwords at a time. This is not practical for services with limited fail attempts. In Kali Linux, you can use Hydra to automate brute force attacks. Hydra is a powerful password cracking tool developed by a hacker group called the Hacker's Choice. In terminal, use command Hydra-version to see which version of Hydra is running in your machine. Then use Hydra-help, which provides a comprehensive guide about Hydra. At the end of help output, there are multiple examples. Now let's use Hydra to brute force to SSH service in my virtual machine. In the Kali Linux terminal, I created a file testpass.txt and added some passwords including the correct one for the testing purpose. I also have a file username.txt that contains some usernames. So, let's run the command sudo hydra-L that gives the username file username.txt-p testpass.txt, the password file, and then IP address of my vulnerable machine, and then SSH, which is the services we want to do the brute force attack. Now, click on enter. It found a valid username and password. Username test with the password test1234. This process could be faster than what I showed you depending on your computational power in your machine. The second technique is dictionary attacks. Instead of trying all possible combinations, dictionary attacks use pre-compiled lists of common passwords, words, or phrases. Attackers exploit the fact that many people still use easily guessable passwords. As ethical hackers, we can utilize these techniques to educate others about the importance of strong, unique passwords. In Kali Linux, under User Share Word Lists, you can find the list of possible passwords to test. For example, RAQ.txt includes 14 million passwords. You can use Hydra for dictionary attack as well. Now let's try this command, sudo Hydra. This time I use -l with lowercase, as we knew what was the username. -l test -p wordlist.txt, which is the list of common words I want to try, the IP address of my vulnerable machine, and then SSH, which is the service I want to do the attack. And then enter. It found one valid password. Remember, it is essential to use your skills responsibly and legally, focusing on securing your own systems and educating others to enhance overall cybersecurity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time, stay secure, stay protected.